Welcome back, guys. This is very hard to do. We're going to be working, once again, on the... What do we call this thing? Purification? Except we are going to be working on the initial trenches. Which is what all this is for. Not this. Actually, not all of this. We need this, and this, and that. And one of those. Ideally. Possibly that. Maybe those. And then we'll take that, that, and that, just for good measure. So, our goal, we need to go back to the surface, and what we're going to try and do is hook up all the redstone to the trenches, so that we can actually... Well, here's the thing. We can't do anything on the surface to beautify in that courtyard, ouch, until we finish the trenches. Right? Because the trenching is going to have the redstone like right underneath it in order for us to trigger it. And I'll show what I mean once we're over there. I'll show you how I intend to set up the redstone, and then we'll see whether or not we can actually pull it off in there. There's a bit of high encoding going off again. Not entirely sure why. But anyways, you can hear the trucks going by too. I don't have the trapdoors. Where did I put the trapdoors? Bet you they're back at house. They back at home? That's something I need to stop doing right there. Is I need to stop jumping the wall. I mean, what's the point of having a gate if you jump the wall? Other than, I guess, you can use the gate to get in. Massive high encoding. I don't know how laggy that was for you, but it was pretty choppy on the side window there. I don't know why it's all of a sudden started. It was fine previous recording. Nothing's doing anything stupid. Maybe it's just because I was far enough away that things unloaded. Let's see. Do we have them? There they are. Boom. You can probably hear in the background that there's a truck. There's not much you can do about that. It's a front-end loader plowing the driveway. Or more accurately, plowing the parking lot. So that's something I can't control. I'm hoping it's not too loud. Although it's got a lot of low bass grumble to it, so it's probably pretty loud. See, there's another thing I need to stop doing, because I need to change it so I can't do that. Just jump over the wall. So, I'm going to show you in here what we're going to do first. So, imagine that this is the trench right here. Okay? What we're going to have is we're going to have trapdoors along here, so they open like this. Okay? Now, in order for us to trigger that, we need to get a signal to it at the same side. Now, conveniently, we're right next to a wall, so this is the wall. Okay? What that means is that we can dig here all the way along to send signal. And then on the inside, we see this. Okay? Now, what I'm intending to do is send power to this block. Whoops, let's put that back. Which hopefully will be a repeater. Okay? Because if we power this with a lever or anything really, if we just put that there and then go like that, you can't see it because the blocks, but we can get rid of that. Right? You can see that it opens and closes. Which is exactly what we want. We want to be able to have all the mobs, you know, collect up a bunch of mobs and then just be like, alright, goodbye. And they all drop down there, and they drop down there, drop down there, and drop down there. Just poof, down. And then click, and we're back. Nice and safe. Okay, so this part is easy, but this one would be a little bit more difficult because that would be right here. Okay, because this trench is right here. Now, we may have the trench go out further away from the wall, just for giggles, but probably not. Probably just right up against the wall. Because things are going to try and track right to us as much as possible. Now, we have this around it, so that could also help us. to give us the initial redstone out, because the repeaters will sit underneath this, and then we can have the redstone sitting underneath here. But after that, it's got to go down. Otherwise, it's going to be above everything, right? So what we're looking at is here. If we break that and that, so this here is like the bushes. So from here, we'd have to go down. Now my question is, can we effectively still power it? I don't do a lot with redstone, and that's probably the biggest problem. I'm pretty sure we can power it like this. Oh, I gotta place a block first, then break it, so it's not path. Yes, okay. But in order to do that, we would have to have some sort of block like this along that side. We'd also need it along here and along all around the initial edging, which I guess is theoretically possible. It wouldn't be that difficult. Like that. And then we can then from there take it and go wherever we need. Yeah, that's okay. Let's begin with that premise in the next day. Once it becomes daytime, what we'll do is we'll just dig out all this redstone because we're gonna need it. I have no idea where the actual, what do you call it? Pressure sensor? Where the switch is going to be? I assume it's going to be in the middle, somewhere like around here. I don't want to be too close to the walls, because obviously explodey bits and stuff might also get trapped in there. We could use this time, actually, this night, to see if we can't catch a critter, but I'd rather get this installed, because then it's going to make it a lot easier to get the critters. Ah, beautiful coffee. Anyways, so let's get around the side, because we need to do this when there's no critters around, because obviously we don't want to deal with the high explosive results. We're going to use bone blocks as like temporary building blocks, because there should be a trench right here. Use a shovel, it's much more effective. Okay, so we're only going to have the trench catch these 4. Even though it does carry out further, but because it's also only going to catch these 4 here. I guess it catches 5 here? Yeah, it can catch 5. So it catches 5, it catches 4. There's a hole in our wall. When did that happen? What's going on there? I lost a hole? This doesn't have... This doesn't go this far, though. This stops there. And then this one picks up here. I don't know what's going on there. I'll have to fix that. Anyways, let's begin construction down here. Let's move this to there, because we need to stand. No, we need to stand one lower than that. Boop. So we're standing at the appropriate height. Okay, so let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this is where that sits. We may have to harvest that from the other side just to get them in place. Yeah, we're probably going to have to, because the repeaters are going to face the wrong way, aren't they? They are going to face the wrong way. Okay, but we want it all running on bone block as an indicator that this is precious and don't break it. That this is some sort of circuitry that you shouldn't break. Okay, let's just jump up one. And then, can I reach that? I can't reach that. Of course I can't reach that. No, don't stand on it. Oh, what am I doing? I'm so silly. Okay, we'll just dirt up. 1, 2, and then we'll just break this one so we can get it. 1, 2. Place the dirt back. And then we can place trapdoors. 1 there. 1 there. 1 there. and one there. These all open the correct way, yes? That one does. Yes, yes, yes. Perfect. Now we need to go to the inside. And I'll just break the leaves because I have a bazillion and a half more of them anyways. So, this is where the redstone begins. So, we need to put the repeaters down here. Boop, 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 boop. And then redstone lines. And then somewhere out of here we need it to drop down. We break that. And we go there. Actually, we should probably do it here because there's already grass there to cover it. And then it goes there. Eventually it should break out. There we go. So if we're going to put the switch somewhere in the middle, right? This is actually a good spot for it, in the middle of the track. Then we can have the redstone signal. Let's put, we'll put a piece of cobblestone to indicate that that's where it's going to go. So we can have the redstone signal come straight over. And turn. Oh, I turned one too swift. Turn to here. Okay. So all of this is not. So we'll just cover this back up. We'll fix the path and everything like that after. Leave that block so we can get out. So this will have redstone lines going to it all the way over to there. This can go back up to there and there. Now, that's a long line for it to carry, so obviously we're going to have it send a repeater signal. So if this is the initial home, we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's go 7, and that goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Does that send signal? I don't know how far redstone sends a signal. If I throw something on that, does it click? No. I know I can hear them. It would work if it was a wooden one, but I don't have wooden. What we'll do is we'll just... I know, we'll set this. Nope, that don't work. If I put one there, it will. But that's sending it one further. So we know it goes one less than that. Okay, it's still super bright. So that should be fine. Okay, so that, theoretically, if we set a massive delay, we might be able to see it as well. Okay, so if we then hit this and run over there. No, we were too late. But it does seem to be opening because they were all lit up. Okay, so I don't want any delay. I want it to be immediate when I hit the switch. Go. Perfect. Alright, so, oops. The next ones, we may as well do this side as well. Get the copy of it done. Okay, so dig it down here. There's water. Forgot about that. Yeah. Come on. There we go. And then we dig this out, and then this should be on par. So this is where we need the bone blocks. Another thing we need to do is put in these, and they need to be away from the, yeah, they need to be along this route, so that when they open like that. Perfect. So this needs to have bone blocks underneath it. Like so. Whoops. That's not right. Boop, boop. And then we can go... How can we go? We'll just go like that. We'll go all the way across and we'll just break that one. Okay, so then we go doop, 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 doop. Doop, 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 doop. And then this one, once again, we can go down here again. Break that. And we can carry it along that way. We can probably connect it directly to that line. Like so. There we go. I just realized it's time. So I will finish laying out the other connections and covering them in the next episode. I wish you could see it active, and maybe I'll get like a good shot of it in the screenshot or something like that. But anyways, I will see you when I see you.